Last week was quite a controversial week for the Beatles.
Yeah.
How close are you? We've had reports that you're not as close as you used to be and that the Beatles aren't as rich as everyone's thought they were and that they might have to close down Apple.
Yes, well, that's
How true is this, Ringo?
Well, should we take them one at a time?
Yes.
All right, what was the first one?
Are you as close?
Yes, you know, there's that famous old saying, you always hurt the one you love. And we all love each other, and we all know that, but we still sort of hurt each other occasionally, you know, where we just misunderstand each other. And we go off, you know, and it builds up to something bigger than it ever was. And then we have to come down to it and get it over with, you know, and sort it out. And so we're still really very close people. What was the second one?
Do you see the Beatles going on like they are at the moment for a long time in the future, or do you see a split very soon?
It depends what you mean as a split. I mean, we split...
Go your separate ways and not
completely, no,
together.
we'll never go... Oh, I can't say never, but I mean, we won't go our separate ways after this album. And we'll always be tied up with each other in some way. You know, because we've signed a lot of papers. It says we stay together for 20 years or something. And Apple closing, you know, is silly. We have spent a lot of money, you know, because we don't earn as much as people think, because if we earn $1 million, then the government gets 90% and we get 10,000. And we didn't sort of realize how much we were spending, you know, like someone pointed out, to spend 10,000 you have to make 120. But we just spend as 120. So all we're doing now is tightening up on our own personal money and on the company's money, you know. We're not just giving as much away and handouts and things like that, you know, and as many projects. We're going to cut down a bit till we've sorted ourselves out again and do it properly as a business.
Do you feel you have been a bit careless with money?
Yes, I think we have. But it's not that we're broke. On paper, we're very wealthy people. Just when it gets down to pound notes, we're only half wealthy.
Are you concerned about public opinion? Because there is a suggestion that your popularity isn't as strong as it used to be.
No, it isn't. It's because, you know, when we first started, we were the nice, clean mop tops and every mother's son, and everyone loved us. And then suddenly, you know, there's a few things that they don't understand and they don't get and, you know, they don't like. And so it turns them off us a bit, you know. But I still think we're very popular. It's just you know, we're men now, you know. We're a bit older than those lads that started out. And we've got a lot of things to do, you know. And you've got to do a few of them. Doesn't matter, you know, what people say. You can't live all your life by what they want. You know, we can't go on forever as 4 clean little mop tops playing She Loves You.
Do you in fact get together and have meetings and say,
yes,
I'm thinking of doing this?
Every other week.
And you say, does anyone take any notice?
Yeah, we all sit around and we talk about it and we all say, oh, that's very nice. I'll see you tomorrow. You know.
Did you know John and Yoko were going to do the LP sleeve the way they...
Yes, because we saw the photographs, you know.
And did you all approve of it?
Well, it's not a question of approving, you know. I wouldn't do it, you know, it's not for me. But that's what John had to do at the time, you know, so it's all right. It's a very nice photo. It's very clean. It's all right being naked, if you want to be naked. And all those people who don't want to be, you know, shouldn't just shout and kill. They should just let it go and say, all right, he wants to be naked, that's all right, but I don't. So leave it at that, you know, I'll keep my trousers on.
Do you find that you have too much time on your hands, Ringo, to keep you occupied? There are lots more things you'd much rather be working. You seem to be the more industrious Beatle.
No, I'm the laziest Beatle, actually.
Are you?
Yeah, see, that's just my image. You know, I'm quite happy to finish an LP and go and sit back for a couple of months, you know, but then I decided I'd like to make a few films, so I'm not sitting back quite so much. I'll do a few films. But I can enjoy myself just sitting back, you know, and playing at home with all the toys and the kids and the wife. I enjoy playing with the wife.